Hey, what's going on, people? Welcome back to my channel. It's Pop Migs coming at you with another unboxing video. And in today's video, we're going to unbox and review the two latest Diecast Funko Pops, the Batman and the Iron Man. Let's check them out. Hey guys, so like I said in my intro, we are gonna unbox and review, go over everything that has to do with the two latest Funko Diecast Pops, which I am ridiculously excited for. It's the Batman and Iron Man one. They're the two latest ones to come out, and I do have them in my possession. I cannot wait to open them up and take a look at what they look like. But before we do that, you guys already know, make sure that you smash that thumbs up button and like this video down below. Feel free to share this with any friends and family. And make sure you are subscribed to my channel. If you aren't already, you can just click on that red button down there. I would really appreciate it. Thank you guys for all the support, for everybody who already is subscribed. Also, make sure you're following me over on Instagram at pop_migs. And like I always say, check out the Collector Chatter podcast, which is me and my good friend Charlie, every Monday, putting out videos for you guys here on YouTube. You can check out that channel. Make sure you are subscribed to that channel. I would really appreciate that support. And if you want to listen to the podcast avenues like Apple, Spotify, and that way, you can also do that. All those links will be down below. All right. So I actually unboxed the Captain America Diecast Pop, which was part of one of the conventions recently, summer convention, I believe it was, or spring convention, can't remember which one it was, but it was the Captain America one. That was the first one that came out in this new line. So the new line of Diecast Pops, which of course Diecast is like a meadow basically. If you collected old collector cars and stuff like that, a lot of times they were made out of Diecast. So now Funko has just, gotten themselves into this game. It's a premium product. It's $50, so it is a pretty good pricey range for it. It comes boxed amazing, has a clear case. I mean, if you haven't seen Diecast stuff, I mean, where have you been? But guess what? You're going to be able to see two brand new ones here today. So also make sure you check out that one. I will link that up above here if you want to see the one that I unboxed before, which was the Captain America, which was number one. So now we're going to get into the next one. So Batman actually released second, even though it was number 3 in the line. Number 2 in the line was the Iron Man. So they came in that order. So I'm going to open up in that order because Batman was technically the second one to come out. So if you haven't seen it already, this is it. So they come in their own individual box like this. This one is already open. So I actually missed this one on the original launch, Captain America one I did get. This one I missed, and it was supposed to restock or whatever. And I happened to pick this up. Actually, we spoke about this in our Collector Chatter podcast. We went to a local comic shop that just opened up, Collectibles. This is a really good friend. Pop Freak Collectibles is his name, down in Red Bank, New Jersey. He opened up his brand new store. It's kind of a half like sports memorabilia, half collectibles. And he had this there. And it was, of course, a little bit higher than the normal retail price, because that's kind of what the price was going for these. But my wife, as amazing as she is, you guys met her as Pop Sin. If you didn't, make sure you check out that mystery box that we did together. Pop Sin, she actually hooked it up and said, you know what, I'm going to get you this. I know you really wanted it, and she bought it. Now, it did come out anyways afterwards and restocked. I could have actually grabbed it because it was around for a little while, but either way, I'm just happy that I got this. I never knew if it was going to restock or when. But you notice it comes in a box like this with this foam. It is individually boxed, and then this foam basically covers the actual box that's in here. So we're going to pull that out. This is pretty much, if you've never seen Diecast, that's kind of how it comes. For the Iron Man one, I'll open it up quicker just to show it off to you. I just wanted to show you now, just in case you haven't seen any of these yet. But I'm going to pull this out. So it is a very big, fancy box. And I'll show you the box real quick so you can see it's number 3 in the line. And look at that, baby. Batman. This one, of course, was a Funko Shop exclusive when it dropped. The Iron Man, I believe, is just kind of a normal one, but it did drop through Funko. So then you got the box here with this nice little felt-looking thing there. And then cases in the box, and there's even more crazy protection. So more of that, it's like soundproof felt. But it's, you're paying a little bit more of a premium price, so, I'm glad that it's like that. So if you happen to grab these, make sure you're very careful, because this case comes off pretty quick and easy. So if you're just holding it here and not the bottom will come out. It's a heavy pop. This is a very, very heavy Funko product because it is made out of Diecast metal. So clean this off a little bit here. Pull it up. because we need to take it off because the figure is sitting in here. So, oh my god, this thing is so sick. When I saw that he had this, I had to grab it. But look, hopefully some of you guys got lucky enough to grab it during the restock. But this one is so nice. I mean, the black lends so well to the die-cast metal, and it just really looks like the Captain America one was pretty cool. Of course, like, you know, the red, white, and blue color scheme and everything. The shield on his back looked really awesome. But I mean, this Batman is just so sick. See there, it's like the nice classic Batman mold, which of course this is one of the ones you see a lot of times in pop form. The 18-inch one is a very similar type mold to this. Does have the nice Batman bat logo symbol, Batarang there. Oh, that is so cool. So there's a close-up. You can see the shininess of the die-cast metal, and they sit on these nice little stands. Pretty cool. It's like a little plastic. It's not super sturdy. They do slide out, so there is like a little button down here you can press, and you can slide him outwards in case you want to take him out for whatever reason. But he is attached to this little cylinder stand down here, so I don't think he comes off of that. But I mean, it has so much weight. Like, this thing is such a little cheap piece of plastic. All the weight is literally right here. Now, what looks amazing is if you want to display it with this little cover here. So as of right now, I don't have any of these displayed anywhere. Of course, even the Captain America, I still have it boxed up because I have to find a good space. But to have them all side by side like that, I mean, I'll show you there, try to get out of the way. But you can see it looks like a pop box, of course, like the Batman. Says Batman at the bottom, number 3 on the top. I mean, this thing is sick. Etched out there is Bat, and then says Batman on this side. So very cool. Looks just like a normal Funko Pop box, however, with being clear and, you know, etched out. And it's a nice, a pretty nice acrylic like case. So I'll keep him to the side there, and then I'm gonna open up. So I'll just open up quickly the Iron Man, and then we'll just show off his box and like what he looks like real quick. So I actually forgot, when you get him brand new, because that one was, you know, I bought that off of him in the store. This one came directly from Funko. They do come with this nice little like tissue paper even over the box itself. So protection on protection on protection. All right, whew, this baby looks nice. So the box itself, so this is number 2 in the line. So I'll show you the box there. So it does say Marvel Studios The Avenger. So of course this is the Robert Downey Jr. MCU version of Iron Man, which is amazing looking. There he is right there. His iconic pose with his hands out there. So cool. And then you can see more of the box there. It's very similar. So this is number 2 in the line. But like I said, it dropped after the Batman one, which is a little odd. Batman one was a Funko Shop exclusive. This one just regular, but they sold it as of right now, I think only on Funko. I don't know if it came anywhere else. But I can't wait to see this one. This one I already knew it lends so well to like diecast. I mean, it's Iron Man. You know, if you ever thought, you know, you actually were able to see him in person or feel the you know, he would be metal. So let's see. Oh, it's got that nice, fresh, clean smell. There he is. Iron Man. Crazy. All right. Let's get the little soundproof stuff out. See, I almost forgot. There he goes. So I'm going to put him down. I don't want to get too many fingerprints on this bad boy. Does need to be cleaned a little bit. Let's do a little unveiling here. Maybe. Oh, so he is loose. Okay. So sometimes they come loose. So be careful. You got to make sure that you don't just pick them up, because you got to snap them back into... There you go. Snap them back into place. Sometimes they get loose on that thing. Captain America was the same way. Must be a Marvel thing. But we'll do a little unveiling here. Nice and slow. And here we go. 3, 2, 1. Ta-da! Oh, he's little. He looks so small. Oh, Look at that. So cool. This guy, oh man, the detail that they did on him. And he just lends so well to the metal. But you can see all the way around. Turn him around. See the back. See the detail on the front. Look at his hands. That is sick. Super cool. He looks kind of small. Like, it looks like his body's small and his head is so much bigger, but this, like, feels, like, so nice. It's such a cool... Like, I love this. I mean, I know some people kind of mixed emotions. Some people really like it. Some people are kind of like, eh. Some people think it's too much. But, I mean, there's no way that this thing is really cheap to make. I mean, we already know the material is different. You know, it's die cast. It's got this nice little case on the outside with the etching. Like, even if you got something like this made, it's not cheap to get something custom like that. Comes in a nice, cool box. But there he is. That is the Iron Man. So that is number 2 in the die-cast line. Oh, man, it's so sick. So hold him up here next to number 3. Let me see. I just only don't like that they don't like lock in place. I wish these tops did lock. But so you can see him there. So he is a little bit smaller. It's kind of tough to tell there, but he is a little shorter. I'm holding him right about even right there. But he does look like obviously Batman has his ears, but even without the ears, he's a bit shorter of a character there. But there he is, man. There's the 2 newest die-casts. Like I said, the only one thing for sure, I wish that there was some kind of snapping mechanism for this, where it would essentially snap in place, and then maybe you can like click something or whatever to pop it out. Like if you did want to open it, of course. But just because you got to be so careful with picking this up, and you always got to make sure you're pinching it or grabbing the bottom so the whole base stays and the top doesn't just come flying out. But all right, that was it. So just wanted to show these off. Honestly, like, you guys know I love it. So far as like review wise, like, I just love these things. I think they are amazing. They're really cool. We've chatted about this a lot. Like I said, on the podcast, we talked about it for a while when it came to Diecast, when we knew the Iron Man was releasing. And every time there was news, we would always talk about it. But one of the biggest things is that we talked about was we just really hope that, and overall, I feel like this is what a lot of people think, we really hope that this doesn't just get milked out to just be an insane line, kind of like what they did with, you know, Art Series and some of these lines that they were cool, and then they just kind of just started making way too many of them. Even the Blacklights are kind of almost on that level. So if they keep them very, very, lower numbered, only do a few, I think they should personally keep it to like superheroes. So the first 2 were Marvel, so Captain America, and then the Iron Man, and then DC as number 3. Number 4, in reality, if you want to stick with DC and go with another powerhouse, I think Superman probably makes the most obvious choice. A lot of people have been saying Joker just because, you know, he kind of goes with Batman, but I think he would look... I would love it because I love Joker, but I think that's a little weird to do in a diecast. I think Superman kind of would lend better to that, and he's just a bigger, iconic name. And then after that, maybe do a few more here and there. If they want to go into like Star Wars and do a Vader or something like that, that would be pretty cool. But I just don't want them to go too crazy. I think the fact that this is a little bit higher end and it's $50 probably does cost them a lot to make and stuff. They're probably not going to go too crazy with it, but we don't know how Funko is. These already have dropped 3 so far this year, so we're almost towards the end of the year. Maybe we'll get one more, and then maybe we'll kind of just get them once in a while. Make this more of like a luxury thing to want to get. But I love it. I'm glad that I do have all 3 that do exist right now. The Captain America, and then today we checked out the Iron Man and the Batman. So let me know, guys, down below. Comment on this video. Are you guys fans of the Diecast Pops? If you have them, let me know which ones you do have, or if you missed out on them. Hopefully you can get some of the other ones. Also, make sure you are subscribed to my channel if you aren't already by just clicking on that red button, nice and easy. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for supporting me. Follow me over on Instagram at pop_migs. And do make sure you're checking out the Collector Chatter podcast, because we talk about all things Funko related news and stuff like that. And we're always talking about things like this and cool drops. So make sure you don't miss one of those episodes every Monday. All right, guys, like I always say, make sure you're staying safe out there. Until I'm back with another video, take it easy, guys.